This is Kyrie Irving. He is the most skilled player of all time. However, he wasn't able to fulfill his full potential. But that is going to change because today we'll be saving Kyrie's career and bringing him back to the top. To start, we'll spin the wheel to see if Kyrie Irving goes to the Celtics, just like he did in real life. And it looks like he will be leaving. And this might be the right choice because they have two great young players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. In the 2017 offseason, Kyrie takes an interview and feels he can easily win 2 more championships before the end of his career. He will have to make the second round in order to receive his first upgrade, as Kyrie proves to be one of the best point guards in the league, making an All-NBA second team. Their first round matchup would be an absolute breeze, taking apart the Atlanta Hawks in a quick and easy 5-game series. As Jaylen Brown and Tatum ball out, he would match up versus old friend, 2018 prime LeBron James. And LeBron is a man on a mission, as the Cavaliers take a huge 2-1 lead, where the Celtics have a chance to tie up the series in a very close Game 4. Screen comes, trying to take it inside and misses. Grabs his own rebound though, and Kevin Love finishes the layup. Kyrie with it, driving in. Kyrie tough mid-range, bucket! D-Wade now, Kevin Love gets a 3, misses. So the Celtics do tie up the series, with Tatum stating in a post-game interview that he is ready to win an NBA championship. But Tatum would speak way too soon, because the Celtics team is definitely not ready to take down a prime LeBron James, as LeBron wins in a huge Game 5 and takes down the Celtics in Game 6. But as Kyrie stays at a 93 overall, we do get to spin the upgrade wheel, where he gets a nice defensive badge upgrade, moving him up to a 95 overall. And the challenge wheel is very tough this season because the Celtics have to make the NBA Finals for this one. But many NBA fans feel this team are definitely contenders because as Jason Tatum makes his first All-Star game and averages over 20 points for the first time, Kyrie is extremely motivated and is ready for the challenges ahead as he shuts down the Indiana Pacers in a big-time gentleman's sweep, where he would have to face Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks, where Antetokounmpo is slowly starting to reach his prime as he goes up 3-2. And in Game 6, the Celtics have a 3-point lead and desperately need to win late in the fourth quarter. To take a big lead, here's Malcolm Brogdon with it inside into Giannis. It's stolen by Al Horford. They have a chance to ice the game. Kyrie Irving with it to Tatum for 3 buckets! And the Celtics take a 6-point lead. But even with that big win, Giannis is more determined than ever to win his first title and takes down the Celtics in a Game 7 blowout. In the offseason, rumors begin brewing of Kyrie wanting to play in Brooklyn, but we'll let the wheel decide if he stays or leaves, where the wheel denies his exit from Boston, which is a great decision because Jason Tatum is now at an 89 overall and Jaylen Brown has reached an 88. However, we do have a downgrade wheel where Kyrie's shooting attributes will take a hit. As he drops to a 94 overall, our challenge is to once again make the NBA Finals, which is very possible because this season, both Jason Tatum and Kyrie Irving are third-team All-NBA members, once again starting off their playoff campaign with an easy win over the Chicago Bulls. And they look very ready to compete for this championship, but they'll have to get through Giannis once again, where this time the Celtics dominate and take a 3-1 lead. However, the Bucks do not give up, forcing a huge Game 6 on the road. And in a weirdly low-scoring game, the game is all tied up with exactly 1 minute remaining. But I think Tatum's going to be taking these big shots to try to reach the conference finals. Tatum inside to Kaminsky, and it's blocked by Giannis. Irving to Brown in the corner, back to Kyrie now. Kyrie Irving, he had 3 buckets! Kyrie Irving! Huge possession into Giannis, of course. Antetokounmpo driving in, gets the easy layup to go. Oh my God, Brown missed the free throw. That is so bad. It's going to be Giannis with 4 seconds, with 3 seconds. Antetokounmpo Oh my God, he puts it in with the second left into Kyrie. Kyrie for three, misses. Luckily, in overtime, the Celtics pack up Giannis and the Bucks. And in the conference finals, they just have too much star power with the addition of Kyrie Irving and take down the Miami Heat in 5 games. And Kyrie is back in the NBA Finals, going up against the Los Angeles Lakers, who have a powerful duo featuring Anthony Davis and LeBron James. This series would be very close, with the Lakers taking a huge 3-2 lead in a Game 5 blowout. Game 6, though, would be all tied up at 111 to 111. Make a wish and subscribe to the channel to make that wish come true. Can the Celtics force a Game 7 on their home court? Tatum with it into Kyrie. Kyrie gets Caruso jumping and finishes the easy layup. LeBron James looking for it. They go to Caldwell Pope for 3 and he misses. To Tatum. Jason Tatum into Robert Williams for the easy bucket. LeBron inside, misses. Tatum playing some great defense. So the Celtics win on their home court, and in the post-game interview, Tatum feels he can do the unthinkable and beat LeBron in a Game 7. But sadly, he would be very wrong, as the Lakers completely blow out the Celtics, and just like in real life, LeBron James is an NBA champion in the year 2020. As we enter the 2020 era, Kyrie is settled in nicely at a 96 overall. And our upgrade this season is amazing, as we land on 99 potential, which means hopefully at some point in this video, Kyrie will be rated the best player in the world. And our challenge should be easy, because all we have to do is make the conference finals. As both Kyrie and Jason Tatum make All-NBA second teams, playoff Jimmy Butler is looking for revenge and completely wrecks the Celtics in 5 easy games. But the 99 overall potential upgrade was huge, because he's now at a 97 overall. But on our downgrade wheel, we will have to decrease his shooting attributes, where Kyrie will be dropping to a 95. And the only way for us to get an upgrade next season is if Kyrie Irving takes home an NBA championship. But after turning 30, we have successfully revived Kyrie's career, because in 2022, Kyrie is an MVP of the NBA. And with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum reaching their prime, the Boston Celtics have a historic season, finishing with a 74-8 record, where the Celtics are heavy favorites to win an NBA title, because the Bucks are no match for them, as they take them down with ease in a quick 5-game series. And it doesn't seem like any team in the East is on their level, because after taking down the Bulls in 5 games, even playoff Jimmy Butler is no match for this Celtics God squad, as they smack the Miami Heat in an incredibly easy 5-game series. And this year feels different, as they once again reach the NBA Finals. They'll have to get through Stephen Curry and the Warriors though, and Kyrie feels confident as he takes a 2-1 lead. In Game 4, the Warriors have a 2-point lead with 1 minute remaining. Kyrie, a big 3. Kyrie misses. Curry, step back, 3-pointer. Wow, look at all these misses. Kevin Looney with the putback layup. Tries to find the move. Back to Kyrie, a mid-range. Misses. And so the Warriors tie up the series. But after taking a huge 3-2 lead on the Celtics home court, they shut down the Warriors in Game 6. And Kyrie Irving is officially a 2-time NBA champion, as he takes home the Finals MVP. As Kyrie Irving and the rest of the Celtics receive their first ring, things have never been better for Kyrie, because he's at a 97 overall and one of the best players in the league. But it's time to spin the wheel to see if Kyrie leaves the Celtics and joins the Mavericks. And sadly, it looks like he will be leaving, joining Luka Doncic, who's currently entering his prime. We do have an upgrade wheel though for winning a championship, and it looks like Kyrie's athleticism will be increased. Hopefully this means we'll be seeing Kyrie dunking on people in the next couple seasons. This season, all we have to do is make the playoffs in order to receive an upgrade. As Kyrie Irving and Luka get used to playing together, sadly, Kyrie suffers a tough injury midway through the season. And even though Luka Doncic is a first-team All-NBA member, the Mavericks failed to make the playoffs, losing to the Kings in the play-in tournament. As Kyrie drops to a 96, our downgrade wheel would be very annoying, because his shooting is once again taking a hit, dropping him to a 94. Luckily, this year our challenge should be easy, because all we have to do is make the second round. And luckily, Luka is the best player in the world, as Kyrie helps him win his first MVP, and he's also able to finish in the second team All-NBA, as Kyrie already locks in his upgrade by getting his revenge on the Sacramento Kings in a dominant 5-game series, where Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving are easily the best backcourt in the league. They'll have to beat Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets in order to make the conference finals, where a dominant Jokic takes a huge 3-2 lead. Game 6 would go all the way down to the wire. Denver leads 3-2. They could take them out here. Jokic in the post, taking it inside, and he puts in the easy layup. Step back, 3 seconds left on the shot clock. They need a bucket. He pulls a mid-range and misses. As Jokic and the Nuggets take care of business, Kyrie remains at a 94 overall. But this year, our upgrade would be game-changing, because we get to add a player to the squad using a random number generator. Alright, what is the overall we get to use? Okay, 86. So we have a choice between Jared Allen, Jaren Jackson, DeJounte Murray, Lauri Markkanen, Keegan Murray, and Franz Wagner. And I think the best fit is Jaren Jackson Jr. And so the big three in Dallas is starting to look really solid. And in order to get an upgrade this season, we'll have to make the NBA Finals, which shouldn't be too hard, because Luka Doncic is a back-to-back MVP in 2025, with Kyrie making an All-NBA second team. And this trio in Dallas is a huge favorite to win an NBA title, because they completely destroyed John Morant and the Grizzlies, comfortably shutting them out in a 5-game series, and continue their quest to an NBA championship by defeating the Kings in 6 games. However, they'd run into Shea, Chet, and the Thunder, who would destroy the Mavericks in the conference finals. As Kyrie drops to a 93 overall, his overall will be dropping even more, because his playmaking badges will be taking a hit. And Kyrie is now at a 91 overall. But all we have to do is make the conference finals in order to receive an upgrade. As Luka and Kyrie ball out, both finishing the season as the best guards in basketball, they take a tough loss to Zion Williamson and the Pelicans in round 1. And with Kyrie turning 34 years old, he knows his chances at one more title are getting slim, especially since his defending badges would take a hit after our downgrade wheel. And now Kyrie is only at a 90 overall. All we have to do is make the NBA playoffs, which will be hard, because for the first time in almost a decade, Kyrie does not make an All-NBA team. But he feels more determined than ever as they run through the Lakers, and then Luka and Kyrie make a statement by destroying the Nuggets in a sweep. The only path to the finals is to beat Chet Holmgren and Shea, where this series would be incredibly close, where Game 5 would literally come down to the final shot. Kyrie, a 3! Oh, that was a good look. But that's why we have Jaren Jackson to lock him up. Obviously, we got him for the wheel. Cason Wallace misses the 3. Screen comes for Jaren Jackson. Into JJ. Misses the layup. That was a great look. What is the play here for this Thunder team? 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds to go. Jalen Williams sets a screen. Shea for the win. Knocks it down. You gotta be kidding me. Who's taking this big last shot? 1 second remaining here. Can they get a good look into this guy? He gets Jaren Jackson gets fouled. Why would they foul Jaren Jackson at the 3-point line? This game is ridiculous. All we needed was 1 free throw, and he hits it. Jaren Jackson looks like he's winning it for this Mavericks team. Jaren Jackson stating in his interview that the Mavericks feel very confident going back home. And he would be right, because the Mavericks would completely destroy the Thunder in Game 6, and Kyrie Irving is once again an NBA finalist, matching up versus the Cavaliers, who have ran the East with an all-star trio. But the Mavericks find no trouble, taking a 3-1 lead and completely shutting them out in a Game 5 blowout. And Kyrie is officially a 3-time NBA champion. We have definitely changed his career for the better, as Kyrie helps Luka get his first ring and also picks up his 3rd ring on his 3rd team. He feels that his career is solidified. Meanwhile, Kyrie turns 35 in the offseason, and the end seems to be near. But not just yet, because we do have an upgrade to handle where his dribbling will be increased, which really doesn't change much because Kyrie is the best dribbler of all time. Our challenge is very easy though. All we have to do is make the second round. And even with Luka finishing as one of the best players in the NBA, it's clear Kyrie Irving is definitely starting to slow down as Zion and the Pelicans once again take them out in round 1. As Kyrie turns 36, this would be our final wheel spin, where unfortunately he has to get traded to the worst team in the East, which at this current moment is the Chicago Bulls. And he is completely alone on this team, as his stats take a huge downfall and just barely missed the playoffs. Not once or twice, but 3 times in a row. Finally announcing that this would be his final year in the NBA, where he plays in his last All-Star game and even drops 40 points in his final NBA game, missing the playoffs for a 4th time in a row, and retires as a 3-time champion and 1-time MVP. Truly one of the best point guards of all time. If you enjoyed this video, you'll love when I saved Westbrook's career, or this video where we fix some of the greatest draft mistakes. Make sure to like and subscribe if you're new. Peace, boys.